This is now a restrictor plate race, which means these cars are going to be going fucking fast.
Are not going as fast as they could be because you could end up like Bobby Allison did in '87 and almost go into the goddamn grandstands.
Flat out die.
But seriously, that is why they put the restrictor plates back in the cars in 1988.
That's that famous one where it's like the dude is flat out like he's that's the famous one where it's like he's grazing the friggin' wall.
Yeah, that's the one where he grazes the catch fence back before they move the very front of the grandstands back, and if you catch it, he almost takes out the starter stand where the guy waving the flag is at.
Good God!
Like he almost clips it with his car and just takes the whole thing out.
Good God!
You know what? Hey guys.
Hi, Will.
I think you're not doing Talladega justice because I've done my research on Talladega Motor Speedway. It's not even in Talladega. It's in Lincoln, Alabama.
Wait a second.
Right off of I-20.
Are you telling me?
That's not to say things that aren't in certain places can't be named after other places. I mean, we wouldn't have SunTrust Park if that wasn't the case. But I want to talk. Throughout the evening, I'm going to talk about other things in Talladega that because Talladega is more than just a speedway that's not even in Talladega.
That's true. There's a lot of flora and fauna and culture.
Exactly. There's more than racing to Talladega. And throughout the evening, I will be dropping little tidbits about things to do in Talladega that aren't involved, that don't necessarily have to do with racing.
Things to do in Talladega when you're dead.
Well, I wouldn't even say that. I mean, when you are dead, you could sprinkle the ashes of a loved one could sprinkle your ashes on top of Chiaha Mountain, which is the highest point in Alabama, and about 10 miles east of Talladega, Alabama.
I love this already, by the way.
And it's actually in a mountain range called the Talladega Mountain Range. It's a thing in Talladega that's actually named after something called Talladega.
Now they got a hill climb up there in Talladega. As I bet you these boys could haul ass on uphill.
Absolutely, they could.
I want to see a monster truck tractor pull up mountain, Mount Chiaha.
Well, I mean, with all those motors revving, you could go deaf, dumb, maybe not blind, but did you know that in Talladega there's a school for the deaf and blind? A very famous school. Have you ever heard of the Blind Boys of Alabama, Brian?
I have not. I have not at all.
Have you ever seen the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
I have. I have seen that.
The Blind Boys of Alabama provide some music for that.
I believe you. I believe you.
Yeah, I figure if you can't see or hear, you must be a man of constant sorrow.
God damn it. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's see. What am I doing here? Oh, I got to get rid of that mouse thing. Let's see. How do I get rid of that? Show mouse. Don't show mouse. All right. So I'm trying to figure this out. So you can see there is our... I'm almost disgustingly ready for this. I'm kind of curious. I feel like a handful of y'all... I'm assuming the email's also gone out, and we're good with that. Yeah.
Chick here. Yeah, the email's out.
Email's out. We're good with that. All right, we are like another whatever. All right, we got qualifying done. Looks like Bowie Jessup in the number 22 car. There we go. We got qualifying times. This is good. Look at that. So we've got there we have it. There is your qualifying. I gotta figure out this like layout thing. I'm sure there's a better way to do this. Like, I bet if I maybe did a, so if I make that, that's almost like the full size here though, is the problem. I don't want to make that like the full size.
I tell you what, with a time of 53.8, Bowie Jessup, he was just laying down a smooth time around this track.
That he was. I feel like the constant sorrow. Constant standings here would probably be good. We can keep that up there, maybe. And then I
You're
could.
testing.
Yeah, so bear with us here if we are yeah, as I'm trying to figure this out. Let's see. So I could probably go with that up there. I'm gonna pause this right now. Oh, look at that. We are ready to go racing. This is good. So let me see. I'm gonna add an image, a media file here. It's gonna be the Diddler Cup logo.
May.
There we go, right up there in the top there. There is our nice little logo. And I can pop that in there. I am going to, let's see if I do that. Oh, hell. I don't like that, doing that there. But whatever, it is what it is. I really wish that, like, drop down wouldn't, like, mess up with the lap number, but here we are.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do, right? So, yeah.
What are you gonna do? Get 40 race cars yourself and then film them?
Yeah, right.
How much do
Okay.
40 race cars cost, by the way?
A lot.
It just depends on what kind of race car you want. I mean, if you're just doing 24 hours of lemon stuff, I bet
Lemons?
you could get
Lemon stuff.
yeah. You could probably get a nice 24 hours of lemons car for about 200. I think that's a budget. I think that's maximum budget.
You know what? I did hear that, like, some people get cars, like, from gumball machines and then rally them. That's what I heard.
Oh my god. This
Man,
is the best.
that sounds great, man. They just like build a Hot Wheels track and then put a bunch of loop-de-loops on them, or they just push them out in the road like, and I used to do that all the time when I was 6 years old, man. My mama bought me a David Pearson 1/64 scale diecast, and I just pushed around the driveway,
My god.
just pretending like I was running the Rebel 500. Man,
Where was that, at Darlington?
absolutely.
24 hours of lemons. I'm still beat up over that. That's amazing. I think what I can probably do is maybe put like
I've actually owned in real life a couple of cars that would be very eligible for 24 hours of lemons, especially since they have no resale value and probably
Shit.
don't run.
I mean, if we're gonna, you know what? Maybe next year we can do 24 hours of lemons.
Oh Jesus, that sounds rough, but I am down.
I don't even know how. Is there a way to just create the most uncompetitive cars in this game?
Probably. I don't know how to do this then.
Like, is there an option just to take all the rubber off the tires?
Fuck.
Can you race on what is essentially like, not hubcaps, but like like, just essentially what would happen if you were in a police chase and you ran over a spike strip about 10 times with your tires and then drove another mile. What would be remaining?
Can I just say,
know.
by the way? Can I just say, by the way, that I'm a huge fan of the fact that Woo-Ba Bali is in fact terrible.
At qualifying.
In qualifying, as we designed it, he's not last to first, but he's fourth to last to maybe fourth. I gotta figure out a way to do this because anytime here's the one catch. Anytime I click off of the window, it'll like freeze frame it. So I gotta figure out a way to like update the laps without. I'll figure it out. You know what? Here we go.
You know what Bob Holly's favorite thing to use in Mario Kart is?
Is it the blue shell?
It is the blue shell because he's gonna go last to first.
Last to first. So let's take a look at this field right now. We got inside on the pole is Bowie Jessup in the number 22 HCL car. Outside pole is Jasper Cuddy-Sark in the number 25 Throat Candy Tobacco Lozenges. Right behind them is the 00 Morris Mayfield in the Nihilist Arby's car, and number 9 Stumpy Lane in the Gumbooze car. I don't remember what fucking make each of these are. I'll have to look it up.
Paul Walker.
Paul Walker is, Paul Walker is in the number 2 box of wine car. It's, the box of wine car. It's exactly what it is.
Paul Walker knows all about polls.
Yeah, and box of wine. Talladega won. Talladega won. Don't worry, there are gonna be a couple more of these. I gotta start figuring out the layout here. I gotta start figuring out the thing like the how the what's it called? The custom tracks work. There's gonna be a lot of test streams. So here we go. I think we need to start it. Should we start it?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Start the goddamn engine.
Start sequence in 246 seconds. God damn it, I could have just let it go.
Said start your damn gum engine.
Well, once this race is over, if anybody wants to further their education in Talladega, Alabama, they can go to Talladega College.
My God.
Which is the oldest historically black college or university in the state of Alabama. So I don't know if there's going to be a lot of overlay with the NASCAR driver. Well, not a NASCAR.
There's our pace car, yet to be on fire, not driven by Lee Corso just yet. Come on, McKitchen.
A lot of overlay.
Where is Burt McKitchen? Burt McKitchen, the number 20 Slips Red Hot Pizza car. Slips Red Hot Pizza, Pontiac, Bonneville. And there they are. There is the... They're taking them off of pit lane. Here is a full lap here. Let me see I'm taking a look at this stuff, by the way, to see if there's anything interesting I can...
And of course, the ultra-competitive nature of the Diddler Cup. Kevin Bogner-Pillman, who won our first exhibition race at Phoenix International Speedway, which we were not authorized to be at, but we started up and we went there anyway. And he won the race, but now he's got to start from 26th position. But see, Talladega with the slipstream effect, you can go from the front to the back, to the front and then the back again.
And we're gonna see these cars piling up. Like we're gonna see them like all bunching up.
Oh man,
if I'm correct, we are looking for the big one, are we not?
Absolutely, we are looking for the big one. It is going to be a multi-car pileup of at least 10 to 15 to 20 cars.
God willing.
We might even take out the whole field.
God willing.
But that'd be fun for us.
And not looking good is Big Daddy Thibodeau, the dead last, with the Tucson car, which has a new paint job to reflect the creamy surprise of the champions. Here we go. Pace car is looking to is pace car up? Oh, I thought they were accelerating. I guess they are not. Okay. Oh shit, we forgot to pray. Oh well. We'll figure out the prayer things.
I wish that's how an actual NASCAR race started.
Oh,
shit. Forgot to pray. Oh well.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, oh shit, we forgot to pray. Fuck it. Driver, start your engines.
We don't got time for praying.
No.
But we do have time for fisticuffs.
And pace car is heading to the pits. Next time around.
Pull them belts out one more time.
Please, you want to hit it? You want to hit it? Do you want to get the... Reach over, grab that belt. We're at Dega, boys! Boogity, amen! At some point, they're going to start accelerating.
Boogity, amen.
Amen. Boogity, amen. Let's go racing! And Vernon Jessup takes him over the line to start things off.
Kind of a little uncomfortable when he's calling it Dega. It's very, very close to getting offensive.
Yeah, it is. Here's your prayer. Y'all fucked. And we can see they're already, that low line is already taking it off. That is the 22 with Morris Mayfield right behind him. Paul Walker in the box of wine car trying to make the pass. They're already 3 wide.
Yeah, folks, this is like driving down the 75-85 interchange at about 195 miles an hour, and the roads aren't buckled in.
All right, the lap thing isn't going to work because like every time I click off of it, the game just stops. And we see Paul Walker already ahead in second place. Look at that big pack back there.
Yeah, look at that big
Paul Walker getting really aggressive. Look at it go low line.
Yeah, sometimes it's just not enough to be fast. You got to be furious to get to the front of Talladega, and Paul Walker's absolutely doing that. He's just inching ever so close to the back of Bernie Jessup, but he makes a move on the inside. I think
making the pass. He's got it, and he leaves Bowie Jessup all alone at the high line. And there is the 00, the 25, 99 slap mark car, the LOA car, the number 12. And it looks like the Filthy Boys car, number 90, Jimmy Poots, have all made the pass on Bowie Jessup.
That's absolutely true. I think we're going to see the low line work out the best because, as you can see through the corners, it's got the green line painted on it. That's the one that tells you what's the fast line on there.
I should probably take that off the game, huh?
I've actually gotten some word that Paul Alcohol is the number 35 car.
Let's take a look at it.
There might be some issues later on in the race regards with communication with his team, because Paul Alcohol, to say the very least, is a very loud individual.
Absolutely.
And I've heard that his team gets kind of frustrated with Paul Alcohol just yelling in their ears for like 57 laps. So like I would say it could come back to haunt him later on, because I've heard in the past that his team has just thrown their headsets down and left in the past.
That's absolutely true. Yep, absolutely. I hear he was constantly just yelling to his spotter like, "I can't hear you."
And
I can't hear you.
We're seeing making some moves here. Rusty Arcana in the number 12 League of Atrocities Dodge Stratus is moved all the way up to third, neck and neck with Jasper Cuddy-Sark in the Throat Candy 25 car. And he completes it, taking Mr. Naga's most glorious driver, the only Toyota Yaris in the field, in fourth. And they're going single file down the stretch. Four laps in.
Knowing the League of Atrocities I do, I'm legitimately surprised that Rusty Arcana is not driving a Volkswagen. That was like the car.
V-dub.
Well, absolutely bad. I mean, I don't know, man.
And the most glorious driver taking third place gets the low line, which has clearly been the best one. And that's Otto Bahn right behind in fifth place.
Yep. Remind me again what number Otto Bahn's carrying?
Otto Bahn in the number 69 car.
Nice.
Not to be confused with Otto Vons, the former head of the CWA.
Yes, and looking. It's like
AWA champ Otto Vons.
Hold on, let's take a look at number 10. Let's take a look at Mr. Naga's most glorious driver, all the way up to second place, and chasing down Paul Walker in that number 2 Boxa Wine car, looking to make the pass, going low. And look how wide they are. They're 3 wide down the stretch with Kevin Boner Pillman in the middle there. And it looks like he's got the number 69. He's got Otto Bahn in the number 69 car. Like
Boner Pillman's just got to stay firm in traffic. He's just got to stay firm and split through the middle.
And same thing. There we see Paul Walker left out to dry. And there's Bowie Jessup looking to challenge as well.
You see Paul Walker posting a lap time of nearly 168 miles per hour. That'll be plenty enough to kill him later on.
Fuck. And they're staying too wide right now. Everyone seems to be falling into that low line, which clearly has been the best option, as you can see by the green line painted on the track.
Brian, this might not be that professional to point out, but y'all got a problem up there with like with the mileage, the thing that records the miles per hour, what people go by. It's stuck on 76, and like it just says 76 for each guy.
Does it really?
So like y'all have to fit. You'll see it a little bit. It's just it's just you got this thing down on an orange thing. You see it there. It said 76. It's recorded 76 for each guy that goes by.
All right, is this a joke, or are you actually saying it?
It's a joke.
Okay, I missed something.
I'm talking about the Phillips 76.
Oh, I missed the joke. I completely was not aware of that.
Fuck you.
Sorry, dude.
It's okay.
And look at that. Look at that beautiful bean footage there. Look at those cars. That huge bank. Oh my God! You can really tell it there. Who is that way behind? Who is that way the fuck behind? Oh, Big Daddy Thibodeau. Oh no! What is going on with Big Daddy Thibodeau?
Yeah, Big Daddy Thibodeau just having a hard time. I think he might have lost the draft there, and he's just going to fall back. Yeah, he's going to fall back.
17 seconds off the lead.
Now, of course, with him being out of this pack of cars, if there's a big one happening right in front of him, Big Daddy Thibodeau just catch on up.
That is true. A yellow flag we'll bunch the field up once more. And we're seeing Mr. Naga's most glorious driver being challenged. They're trying to go 3 wide into this turn with Bowie Jessup and Morris Mayfield.
Yeah, it's just going to be all about timing that right move. And you see Morris Mayfield decides to pull to the outside. That was not a smart move. Bowie Jessup, second generation driver, right underneath going into second place. Have to cut a start leading that second pack of cars. Now, here comes Paul Walker. A.D. Joseph is up there as well.
There we go. There's we got a helicopter cam. That's awesome.
Look at all these cameras. Shit,
I know. I'm like messing around with him here. We got inside. Let's go inside Mr. Naga's most glorious driver's car and his head apparently. Here's pit lane. Okay, back.
May he race for 10,000 laps.
Yep. Anybody want deep fried Twinkies? They're delicious, by the way. 9 laps in. We're on lap 9, and it is Mr. Naga's most glorious driver putting up a 178.097 lap. I haven't really been paying too much attention. That looks like the best lap we've seen all day. Let's take a look. Oh,
now, hey, come on over. Have some fun, because B.D. Joseph is making a charge up the inside line.
Oh, look at that. The number 21 car, B.D. Joseph.
He is going to make
first place.
Crazy money up there at the lead of the field.
In the legal bet for realmoney.gov car.
Absolutely.
And we're seeing Kevin Boner Pillman. This is the winner of our last race, Kevin Boner Pillman, in the number 15 DongRx Injectapen. It is a male enhancement tablet, but you actually it's in the form of an EpiPen. You just stab yourself in the dick with it.
Brian, listen. Let's not kid ourselves here. Let's not making jokes. We all know that legal bet thing's like fake. But how do they get that .gov? Like they should be able to get that.
I don't know, but let's take a look at it. It is legal bet for realmoney.gov. We're not actually the FBI is their tagline. I don't know who they're fooling.
I don't know either.
In that beautiful number 21 Pontiac Bonneville.
The only FBI involved in legal bet for realmoney.gov is Fun Betting Innovations.
Yes, the Fun Betting Innovations, the home of the Fun Betting Innovations. Oh, Jeff Chinese in the Jeff Chinese car, number 5th place too. Look at this. Oh, that's the beauty of having it all bunched up. Oh, yes, I did turn yellow flags on.
Yeah, we just wanted to. I figured we just wanted to leave it for. We just wanted to leave them because we don't believe in slowing things down.
Nope.
And making sure that people are able to get out of their car safety. Because fuck that. But I figured if it makes the show a bit more competitive, why not?
And hang on, look at Ricky Walton in the number 32 car, moving his way, trying to take second place. He's got Mr. Naga's most glorious driver. Found a good drafting partner right now. That is 32 car. I believe
that's
that is
unbelievable.
That is another. I think that's another Pontiac Bonneville. I think. I don't know. Yeah, I think so.
Has there ever been a better short track racer than Dick Trickle? May he rest in peace.
I'm not quite sure, but I do know for a fact that that Diddler Cup, the Diddler Cup's on the forefront of racing technology. They actually invented the unrestrictor plate.
The unrestricted.
I mean, it gets good at getting dangerous. That's all I'm saying.
Not less power, more power than these amateur journeyman drivers can handle.
Which, I mean, don't tell them. I mean, the unrestrictor plate's just basically not having a restrictor plate, but they're so proud of it. They put out a press release.
We're seeing more and more cars drop off the pack. That is Jean-Paul Henry in the number 40 Ludger Beer Bombs. Chevy Prism, along with number 8 Jeff Gordon the Horse in the number 8 Gunk Chevy.
That's true. Jeff Gordon the Horse, former thoroughbred racehorse. Through some ungodly experiments, he is now a stock car racing driver.
And trying to keep up with it, that is number 17, Cotton Stuff Body in 26th place. The number 17 Taxidermy Wow Ford Pinto.
I'll tell you, somebody who's trying very patiently to get from the back to first is Wooba Bali.
Wooba Bali, yes. Let's take a look at Wooba Bali. He is right ahead of the Taxidermy Wow car, another car in danger of falling off the pack. We just got to stay with it. And Wubba Bali's got a drafting partner in Jasper Cuddy-Sark, who has fallen all the way to 24th.
Yeah, and that's just kind of be the nature of this racetrack. You see a lot of guys just dip down to the pack, so you have their car handles in traffic, but once they get up to the front and they get that clean air and a good traffic partner, it's going to be on like Donkey Kong.
And you see they're staying in 2 lines. BD Joseph all alone at the start. He's got Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Driver on the inside as a drafting partner, possibly the wall-to-wall South car and Ennio Sparini. And they say they take a high line, and Sparini may be looking to make a pass here. Let's keep an eye on that. Let's keep an eye on that 28 car. Someone was asking about the volume when I go close up. I can't change it within game like there.
Yeah, we forgot to turn down the volume of the microphones.
You can't be done. I can't fix it that way. Yeah, see if I get closer, it's just gonna do that. Oh shit! No! No! What just happened? Oh fuck.
To your cars.
Oh no. What'd I do? I hit the wrong button. Fuck. Oh hell. Is there a way I can go live with it? Shit.
I'm way behind then.
Yeah, I just went right to the front, right to the beginning. Ah, damn it. I don't even know what lap we're on. I don't know if this like replays the race. I think it does.
Folks.
Well, Jeff the intern just got really fucking drunk.
Well, shit, we're gonna be seeing this again, I guess. Sorry, y'all. We're back at lap 4, and it is now Jimmy Poots in the lead. I accidentally hit the button that was like a play button that says race. My bad. Oh, here we go. This is why these are test streams.
Yeah.
We are back. We have time traveled back to lap 5.
Yeah, we're just breaking the time-space continuum over here, and nobody even cares.
And now we're seeing ref. So as we are. Oh hell! All right, well that happens. All right, we're back to this now. So we've got Jimmy Poots in the number 90 car in first place as we are in lap 5. Number 33, Reverend Pastor Chavez in second place. That is Jeff Chinese in Jeff's Chinese. What make is that? In the Chevy Prism. Currently in the pack. That is BD Joseph in the number 21. This is why these are test streams, guys. And actually looks like a lot of these, like you see, a lot of the cars actually are pretty much where they were anyway. So there we go.
Absolutely, y'all. I hate to bust up the party, but there's a fat broad up there in the front grandstands, just taking her shirt off and shaking her titties around.
And looks like BD Joseph looking to make the pass on Jimmy Poots in the number 90 car, sponsored by the Filthy Boys.
Absolutely, BD Joseph.
And he's got Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Driver with him. Making the pass, taking first place, it is BD Joseph in the legal bet for realmoney.gov, number 21, Pontiac Bonneville.
Absolutely, BD Joseph, former cab driver, works as an Uber driver in his spare time, makes a lot of runs to places like a Pizza Hut, KFC, record store, Levi's, Bagel shop, you name it.
Back to the church.
Back to the church and then back to the cable car stop up on the hill.
That damn church is always hard to get to.
Absolutely. You just got to drive it straight long and headlong traffic, man.
The Diddler Cup Space Time Continuum 400, yes. This race 3 start is brought to you by the Nissan Laugh Finder. Comfortably seats 8. Uncomfortably seats all the Blackhawks fans who had already bought Stanley Cup's finals tickets. Oh, that's a hot take, and I love it. Someone in the RB section accidentally let the metal spork in the microwave. Thank you all for justifying why we did that. Ah, hell. I appreciate you guys just going for something in canon. We've got Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Driver in...
May he drive for 10,000 laps to the front of the field.
I bet Paul Walker wishes he could turn back time.
Shit.
I'm sorry. I think like most of what I'm going to say now is just jokes about Paul Walker.
I'm not going to be upset if that happens. Oh, god damn it. Postpone the fucking... I gotta update my virus protection. And it's like, oh, hey, how about you do this now? And I'm like, no, postpone an hour.
Just postpone it. Just postpone it till about next week. The hell, that's what I do with all my UTI checkups.
Jesus Christ. And that is Ennio Sparini in second place in the wall-to-wall salve car. He's got Joe John Winchester, son of John Joe. Or
Joe
nephew
Winchester.
or cousin or something. I think a cousin. Let's go with cousin.
Who the hell even knows at this point? Joe John Winchester, of course,
Number
related
47.
to John Joe Winchester in the Just Guns car.
They go by the slogan, guns don't kill people. Just kidding. They fucking kill them pretty damn good.
And you can buy 2 for 1.
We'll sell them to you.
got
And
Bobo
going low, has he got Jimmy Poots with him? I don't know. Let's see if Winchester can make this pass. He's got
Fucking
the edge
FFA
on
transfer
Ennio
fee.
Sparini. The Bonsai Buddy 500. Oh, that's got to be a thing. I'm a little disappointed we're not seeing any wrecks yet.
I'm just amazed that I think they're just too captivated by keeping their car right pointed and faced on that green line. It's so mesmerizing.
I'd say give Paul Walker some time, but his specialty is single car crashes.
I will ask. Someone's asking. SCXCR. I think I know the answer to this, but how's the Nihilist Arby's car doing? It doesn't matter. You're gonna die. Also, it looks like 5th place, 6th place right now. But moving forward, in the middle of the pack right now. But trying to pull away. That's like a small pack moving ahead of the field. About 6 cars, and Morris Mayfield in the 00 car is one of them. But nope, they just get reeled right back in. That is Richard Blood in the number 41 plasma train. Pontiac Bonneville kind of reeling back in, and that is single file. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. That is Most Glorious Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Driver. Paul Walker in the box line. Morris Mayfield making the pass, going low, trying to get 2nd place. Behind him is Paul Alcohol in the number 35 Bathhouse Jim's Bathtub Gin car. And he's got Jimmy Poots with him. And Paul Walker has dropped to 5th.
And that's just what happens sometimes when you make the wrong move in traffic.
And they're 3 wide in this turn. Morris Mayfield just may have gotten a little bit of contact. He went way up the car, up the track. He is now the only one going 3 wide with Paul Walker and Rusty Arcana in the 12 LOA car.
Morris Mayfield, of course, the only driver in history to be banned from Australian supercars competition.
Well, there you see, by the way, someone's asking how the number 69 car is doing. The answer, of course, nice. It's right there, neck and neck with Morris Mayfield riding the good line right behind the taxidermy wow car. And right ahead of the throw candy tobacco lozenges. And that's number 44. That is Blind Bob McGee in the Molested Pig Barbecue Chevy Prism.
Well, the number
Woo,
47.
4 wide.
In the number 47 car, we have John Joe Winchester, who might be
Joe John.
Yeah, that's
his cousin.
That's his papa or his uncle or somebody. John Joe's the fighter that ain't won shit. Joe John is
Oh, it's Joe John. I was going to say we had a dual athlete in our midst.
Looks like he and BD Joseph both just dropped down. They're back. They're going to file back into the middle of the pack.
just looking for them green fares, trying to charge up and make a run at it later on.
Yeah, I'll take a look at his Ricky Walton in the Temecula dirt car. He's got Jimmy Poots to help him. Looking to make the pass and take first place. Looking to lead the lap, and they have left Most Glorious Honorable Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Driver in third place. And here comes Richard Blood in the plasma train Pontiac. Oh, sorry, in the Ford Pinto. And that's Otto Bond right behind him, and Reverend Pastor Chavez in that number 33 Christ Punch car.
I mean, hell, a Ford Pinto can be a plasma train if you just make enough illegal modifications that'll get you pulled over in the state of Alabama.
Well, that's the thing. The people at Plasma Train really insisted on trying to enter a Bloodmobile. And we were just like, no, we can't let you do that. We can't let you enter a Bloodmobile into stock car racing.
They're going to have a bunch of commercials where people are... Yeah, people are just going to be like filming a bunch of commercials where Richard Blood's going to try and drive the Plasma Train Bloodmobile in the car. Because Richard Blood just wants to drive the Plasma Train.
He wants to drive the Plasma Train. Let's take a look at the... I'm sorry, gonna hear a little bit of loudness, but there is the number 75 air supply car driven by El Matador Toto Rosanna. Look at that beautiful car.
It absolutely is beautiful. Air supply, what you think about this race?
Wait. What did you just say? Did you just say Toto Rosanna?
El Matador Toto Rosanna.
As we all know, he should be El Matador. Toto hold the line.
Well, right now he is holding that inside line as he moves his way up through the field.
At one point, I must be a little behind though, but Boitano the Beardhearted wanted to point out that at one point 1 and 2 were Poot's blood. God damn it, that's good. Is Blind Bobby mentioned anywhere affiliated with a certain firing range in South Tucson? I don't know, actually. I have to decide because that's a Seth special, a driver just named Blind Bob McGee.
Legally blind, of course.
And he's in 3rd place. A blind guy is driving. Oh, up to 2nd. He is right behind the most glorious and honorable Mr. Naga's driver.
May he block for 10,000 laps to stay at the front of the
field.
field.
They're going 3 wide in that turn. Oh, he might have just, number 22 might have just bumped the 32 car up to the high line behind Blind Bob McGee. And I don't know if behind a blind guy is where you want to be driving.
Well, probably better than being in front, especially in a heavy braking zone, which of course we don't have here because we cut the brakes on every single one of these cars.
And they were going on board right now with the number 11 car, Jim Blossoms. The number 11 KFC I Ate the Bones car.
Driven by Jim Blossoms, moving up to the front of the field.
Yep, look, he's got help from Ricky Walton, but Mr. Naga's most glorious driver has held on to 1st place. We are at lap number 16 of 57. And it looks like they're already getting to start to catch up with some lapped cars. That is Big Daddy Thibodeau.
Yeah, Big Daddy Thibodeau unfortunately ain't getting that yellow flag, and we ain't getting that big one. These guys are driving too good. Somebody throw a banana peel out there, an oil slick or something.
So we need the target car dressed up like a Mario Kart thing.
Give them... Make sure that everybody in the infield takes off their tops and just flash their tits to distract the drivers.
Right?
Ladies, fellas, it don't matter.
Holy shit, let's look at that in the middle of the pack. That is Woo Bob Bali in the 103 car. All the way up to 9th place last time we checked. I think he's kind of moved into the middle of the pack. He's going neck and neck with Giacomo in the number 4 Kiss car. And he is taking a draft right now from Jeff Chinese, and he's got Autobahn in the number 69 car right behind him.
Nice. Yeah, Big Daddy Thibodeau gonna be a wedge here. See if these drivers can come use them as a pick to try and cut through the traffic.
Oh, Reverend Pastor Chavez all alone, top of the track. The only one going 3 wide. He's got no drafting partner. He's gonna try to have to find his way back in. He might have to. He may be in trouble here. He's also got. Looks like he's got. Oh, he's going to have to try and find a way to fit in or cause some serious problems there. 3 wide.
Maybe he just needs to talk to the other drivers about what they have in common.
To fit in?
Would they have any shared interests?
Yeah, I mean, I'm certainly not going to use their blinkers.
Hang on, we might have a lead change. Heading into currently in lap 18, we may have a lead change.
Speaking of blinkers, Blind Bob McGee has dropped a little bit in the race so far. He's down to 6.
Yeah, he's in that pack, and there are 5 cars right now. That is a 5-car breakaway. Fat Daryl going with Mr. Naga's most glorious driver. You see, that's a big gap between them and the Kiss car.
Kiss car is surrounded by other people.
about a half second apart, and they are breaking away. Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Driver dropping to 4th, but he's taking a nice draft off the number 35, 32, and the number 90 Filthy Boys car.
I'll tell you what Big Daddy Thibodeau cycling through this field done. It's bust him up because he's running about 5 or 10 miles an hour off the pace, and some of these drivers just get stuck behind Thibodeau, and that's allowed these front 5 cars to just break away to the front. Now,
let's see where Big Daddy Thibodeau is right now. There you see, that is what's causing the problem right there. They are trying to get around Big Daddy Thibodeau in a very slow number 60 Tucson car. He's the only car a lap down. He's got to deal. And dealing with him right now is Jean-Paul Henry and the Ludger Beer Bombs Chevy Prism.
Does that leaderboard go to? Okay, it does go to 30.
It does, but it only shows 28.
Really?
I can't like. I can scroll down. I can't make it bigger now.
It's a shame.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the best layout is. I think I might just like put the screen down here and something on top. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Technology is stupid. Hell.
Yeah.
I was at the Circle K last week. Somebody told me to put the damn chip in the card. So I just grabbed a bag of Ruffles and I just shoved them all right in the card machine.
That's a good idea. I think maybe I'll just do like a live from whatever. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what I'll do yet. Because anytime I click off, as you guys have seen, it's kind of been freezing, or it looks like it's like freezing and just pauses. Anytime I click off of the window of the game, it'll just freeze up like that. So I can't, you know. I can't like go in and automatically change the laps. We were at lap 21.
Lap 21 out of 57. And Blake Bash, these guys are going to be pitting sometime soon.
Yeah, pit window is going to start to be opening up here. Let's go back to the front of the race here. That is Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Driver with Morris Mayfield and Ricky Walton behind him riding that draft. And they're going single file out of the turn. That is Jimmy Poots behind him in the number 90 car. And Morris Mayfield dropping, taking a high line. That's going to let Ricky Walton take second place, and he might have trouble getting back into the line, into that draft. And you can see there's a bit of a gap between Paul Walker and the number 2 and Joey Rochester, number 49. No, they caught up with that draft. Let's take a look at number 49, Joey Rochester, and the WCW Universe Roadblock car. Look at that beautiful car right there.
It's so beautiful. It reminds me of a great pro wrestling champion.
Let me see. There's that first that first pack. There's starting to be some separation. You can see Ricky Walton only dropping down to 6. But the ever-present, most glorious and honorable Mr. Naga's driver.
May he lead for 10,000 laps. Y'all ever huff your own shit gas?
But here comes Jimmy Poots taking the low line. Got Morris Mayfield with him. Morris Mayfield has proven to be a good draft partner this entire race. That might be a smart decision by Jimmy Poots to take the 00 Nihilist Arby's Ford Pinto with him.
Jimmy Poots definitely snuffs his own fart gas.
Yep. And Mayfield going
we
3
wide. We call
wide.
that jankum, and that is not a banned substance under the Diddler Cup wellness policy.
The 2D population has really come out in droves for this race. That's an outstanding joke.
Wow.
And Mayfield is all alone in the center trying to go 3 wide with Paul Walker and Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Driver, who is going to drop as well. That high line has been proving disastrous for everybody.
Yeah, they're just driving away from that bright green line.
And it's weird because that bright green line is absolutely taking you on the straightaways. But here you see a new leader of this race, number 35, Paul Alcohol in the Bathtub Gin Ford Pinto, number 35.
Now, everybody watching this at home or wherever you are, you know that there is only one city that Paul Alcohol likes to race at more than any others.
There is only one city in America. If only driver 88 had a car. Yeah, well, he's dead. I don't know. Is he dead? He's not dead, probably. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, he's a old elderly professional wrestler.
Yeah, what do you want from him?
There's a pretty good chance. Sad to say, y'all. I tell you what. Yeah, this is a good two-dimensional crowd of people, but these are multifaceted people out here in the stands. They just love having a good time. They love sharing terribly ill-informed and racist Facebook memes. They love to vape. They love to drink out of their Yeti cups. They love to vape out of their Yeti cups.
They do not fuck around as far as vaping goes. They will vape out of anything you let them vape out of. And Paul Walker up to second place again, right behind Paul Alcohol in that number 35, Bathhouse Jim's Bathtub Gin. Because you should try. I'm told you should try it cold. There's nothing beating cold gin, especially if it comes from a bathtub. And it looks like we're gonna be coming up on some lap traffic again. Who is that? That is right behind. That is the number 20, Slips Red Hot Pizza, driven by Burt McKitchen, the Pontiac Bonneville.
Let's check the watch.
All alone, down 48 seconds off the lead. Like you see, here comes their leader, and they're going to make the pass. They're going to take the high line and make the pass, and that's going to be a problem for some of those other cars. This might be some more separation. Let's keep an eye on this one. Let's take a look at Fat Daryl in the number 66, Are You Hungry Grease Trucks, stuck behind the lap car. And look at that gap between the number 49 car, Joey Rochester, and the number 11 car, Jim Blossoms, between 10th and 11th. That is almost a second. It is a second apart. This hasn't been updated yet. The
Jim Blossoms and Paul Alcohol have a lot of things in common.
They both ate the bones?
Yeah. You know, wait, well, maybe they had the toe cocktail. The toe cocktail's the only cocktail I know that has bones in it.
I don't know.
Well, when I see Jim Blossoms really drive around this racetrack, I'm reminded of some of the heroes of the Alabama gang. You know, guys like late Neil Bonnet, guys like Red Farmer. But really, when I see how far that Jim Blossoms has come along as a driver, I think he reminds me of the family of Bobby, Donnie, and of course Precious Davy. He's really taken that Allison road to success here in the Diddler Cup.
Good God. They ate the bones.
Brian, would you like to stop calling the race for like 45 seconds so I can explain the etymology of the sourdough cocktail?
Please.
The sourdough cocktail is a cocktail that was concocted in 1973 in Dawson City in the Yukon Territory of Canada. At gosh, I wish I could
love
tell
this
you.
already.
Basically, what happened is that this guy had a frostbitten toe, and he cut it off, and he amputated and put it and preserved it in a jar and put it in like a basement or something. So 50 years later, some guy finds this toe in like the basement and brings it down into like and brings it to this local saloon and started plucking it in his drink and drinking it to freak people out. And so anybody who's willing to drink this with the toe inside has completed the sourdough cocktail challenge.
Wow.
It's part of the Sourdough Cocktail Club. I'm assuming it's a whiskey sour, but maybe it's just named after the so being sour.
They got like 10 toes you can choose from on a menu.
And of course, on multiple occasions, people have swallowed the toe.
Jesus Christ!
So they've had to find new toes. There have been more than 7 toes donated to this bar.
Someone's like, this is real, by the way. Yeah, no. When Will's telling me This, I believe that it's real.
One was donated from like another amputation to frostbite. One was donated to an amputation after an inoperable corn was on it.
Wow.
Which, I mean, I can't think of anything more unadvertising than inoperable corn. I already hit regular corn.
Right?
Yes. So I think the sourdough cocktail is something that even Paul Alcohol would drink.
Now, does the length of the toenail that was on the toe, now does that add a bittering effect?
It's absolutely real. Dave Repus is right. I can't.
Namrapus.
Namrapus. Like,
no, I believe when you tell me this, I believe that it's real. What we're looking at right now is Jeff Gordon the horse.
Brian, it was on an episode of QI if you want to look it up.
Oh, okay, right on.
Well, because if this was Hitbox, I could just post the video and then I can also post links because I've got power.
You do have power. You have a sword.
I've got a sword, so I'm gonna post the QI.
By the way, we're up to lap number 31 of 57. That is, we are focusing on Jeff Gordon the horse in the number 8 Gunk Chevy Prism, who is a lap down and is getting past, but causing a little bit of trouble in the process. Seeing Otto Bahn in the number 69 car, getting the pass. He's behind Morris Mayfield. Morris Mayfield getting the draft off the horse. You don't want to stay that close behind a horse, though. It does kick.
Yeah, it does kick, and it does produce flatulence. And trust me, those two things are very powerful.
And Morris Mayfield took the hint and is making the pass on the lap car. Let's look at Jimmy Poots, currently ahead, but lost the draft, and is going to fall to 4th as we head into lap 33 of 57. And it looks like they're going to start to pit. There we see, and that's Jimmy Poots going into pit, and there's a lot of cars going in with him. It's a lot of cars. That's going to be a lot of draft partners to get back on there. That looks like that is who is that? That is the Are You Hungry? Man, I got to start updating. I got to make all the pit signs. These are awesome.
Fat Daryl was very noticeable because of his girth and also because he is fat.
And they're putting on tires. You can see, looks like they're just going right side tires. I don't know if they're going left side. Let's take a look at the Bones car. Not a great pit.
It wouldn't be a surprise if they just only change right side tires, because you don't put a lot of load on the left sides here at a track like Nagant. This isn't really a handling track per se. Also, we don't really have the money for that much tires for these guys, if we're being honest.
Give them 3 tires. We give like 5 tires and say, you figure it out. I like the idea of giving him an odd number of tires total.
We give you 3 tires for the race, and the 4th one, well, you just gotta let the Lord decide.
That was like Otto Bahn is pitting. Otto Bahn was up in 4th place. Look at Paul Alcohol. I'm assuming Paul Alcohol. Yep, coming into pit as well, along with Mr. Naga's most glorious driver. I think that was the box of wine car still on the track as well. Yep, coming off a pit lane.
Of course, I'm just waiting and praying and hoping that some guy is dumb enough to merge right in front of a pack of a bunch of cars at about 100 miles an hour slower. Just full on Kevin LePage, that sumbitch.
Man, what happened? I thought we made these cars dumb as hell.
I know, man. We should take it out of their pay. If they don't trigger wreck here in the next 5 laps, we got to deduct about $25,000 out of the purse, and we don't even have $25,000 in the purse.
We don't even have a purse.
No, we just got one of them money clips, like the little metal clips here. We just kind of break it off. Also, I would never be caught dead carrying a purse.
Let's see where the belly of the beast is right now. Looks like it might be right around here. Kevin Boner Pillman, right behind Richard Blood and Joey Rochester, might be making the pass. That is the battle for 13th.
And of course, the Pen 15 section out in full effect. The Pen
Yes,
15
the Injectapen 15 racing team. Let's take a look at that. There you see, there you go. The Injectapen 15.
I'm not gonna lie. I think if I did the sour toe challenge, I would be more willing to do it if the toe was older. I wouldn't want to do it on a freshly amputated toe. That's just disgusting.
Jesus.
I want that thing to like have been through like a gazillion drinks, like every ounce of like bacteria. I want it to be disinfected from that.
I know
Search
IRM does
yourself.
never. I know IRM never really does actual sponsor, but if there was ever a time to have something sponsored by Come and Go. I love you, Brian. Why? What did I say that caused you to love me? I'm legitimately curious because I know you guys are watching on a little bit of a delay.
I'm curious too because some things you say might not be illegal. Not be legal in the state of
tearing
Alabama.
up. Yeah, look at that. Autobahn is moving up to third place.
Nice.
That is a nice. Performance by the 69 car, right behind Fat Daryl in the 66. Are you hungry? Car, and where is Paul Alcohol? Oh, he dropped out. Okay, he dropped back. It said he was in first place. I guess that just didn't get updated yet. There you see, there are our leaders right now. Is that Kevin Boner Pillman all the way up to second place? Kevin Boner Pillman. No, that's third place. Going battle for third with Mr. Naga's most glorious driver. He's going to take Giacomo with him in fourth in the number 4 Kiss car. That car is a war machine. Oh, okay, the Injectapen 15. Yeah, because ultimately I'm fucking 12.
Amen.
Boogity, 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 amen. And that is Autobahn dropping down, taking the high line. And they are approaching another lap down car.
Oh, buddy.
Here comes Giacomo going aggressive down low. But he is stuck behind that 25 car, the Throat Candy Tobacco Lozenges. And Jasper Cuddy-Sarker is going to be a lap down.
Of course, Giacomo driving the Kiss car with his favorite chassis, nicknamed Beth.
I think Nothing Like the Sun is... I think there's a bit of a typo in what Nothing Like the Sun was talking about. Where's Bob's spark plug? Oh, that might have been like an autocorrect thing. You mean Wooba Bali. That's Wooba Bali in the number 103 Hugger Oranges car. That is the Hugger Oranges Pontiac Bonneville. And Wooba Bali is not doing well.
Having a hard time getting from last to first.
Yeah, he is the first car.
I think it's the first car out off the second group.
Off the pack. Yeah, off the second
right
group.
Now we got 2 packs of cars, and I believe the second one's trying to work as hard as it can to catch up to the first. But
yep, let's take a look at the HCL car and how it's trying to reel in. This right now, what you're looking at right now is the second group of cars. That is Burt McKitchen down a lap. Probably causing a little bit of that backup.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, it is rush hour because it is 5 o'clock somewhere.
God damn it. And let's get back to our leaders right now. That is Giacomo who led the lap. But Joey Rochester in the 49 Roadblock car has taken the lead.
I know a lot of people are going to be excited to see the visage of Roadblock get back up all the way into Brisbane.
There you see, there is that Roadblock 49 car.
Oh, okay.
You're breaking up. I have no idea what you're saying, Will.
Well, I'm sorry.
Still breaking up.
No, stock. I know Roadblock will beat.
You're still breaking up, Will.
God damn.
RJ, you there?
Yeah, I think.
Oh God, is it everybody? Shit, hang on. Fucking. Let's see if that's any better. Folks, y'all there? Anybody? Jesus Christ, what is fucking happening? Alright, we are into lap 41. I don't know what's going on with anybody's sound right now. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you sound robotic too. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. I don't know if like something just started like working on my internet or if something just started like I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my internet right now. All of a sudden it just started like. How is the? Can you guys hear me? How is the?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, there you
great.
go. There you go. You're good.
The stream's moving along good.
Okay,
you sound good.
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, everybody's good now. I don't know what just happened. That was really weird. Like all of a sudden, for a second, it was like my internet just started going weird, or like you guys, like everything seemed to be fine, but you guys were coming in robotic, and that was really strange.
It's like that Alan James fella once said. I mean, it's got to be the chemtrails in the heart.
There you go. I welcome any conspiracy theories as to why that was happening.
I mean, I don't mind the frogs being gay just as long as they don't push their lifestyle upon me and my fragile masculinity.
I think it was that legalbet.gov car.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard some strange stories about them fun betting innovations. They tell me it's just a myth. But I've seen people that gamble on there, and they don't usually come back.
Might have been a Discord issue, you're right. And the roadblock car is dropping as we return. That is Paul Walker taking the lead yet again.
Yeah, we seem to have a... Folks, when you break the space-time continuum, it's kind of like a butterfly effect.
We're pretty used to having in Talladega. I mean, most of Alabama is used to living in the 1950s anyway, so...
Oh, especially if you get down into southwest Alabama.
Oh,
right in the track between Tuscaloosa and Mobile.
Stock car fuel can't melt Discord servers. God damn it. But Tucson can. That was a tag team joke by SCXCR and Demented316. Very nice. And we're seeing lap 44 of 57. Paul Walker taking Joey Rochester with him, and Giacomo had a little bit of a look to see if he can go low, but decided to stay in line with the draft, and that is Fat Darrell on the high line, dropping a fifth along with Mr. Naga's most glorious driver.
May he rally to the front for 10,000 more laps.
But it is Paul Walker taking the cars to the start-finish line. 45 laps in, and the field is really starting to stretch. Oh, look at that move! Joey Rochester trying to take the low line. Will he complete the pass? He's got Giacomo to help. Kevin Boner-Pillman is not quite on the tail of Paul Walker to help with the draft out, and it's going to be Joey Rochester.
Oh, Kevin Boner-Pillman is just standing firm in the pack,
leading this race.
Okay, wasn't there somebody that died by basically getting pinned up between their car and like I'm talking about like somebody where like the car, they didn't park the car properly and just rolled down the hill and pinned them between like a wall and the car, and it killed them.
I want to say it was that dude that was in the newer Star Trek films.
I want to say it was the kid from Glee, but I think he died of drugs.
Amazing.
I think you're right. I think the Star Trek guy.
I would type it in the chat, but it would kind of like freeze the game again. Like not freeze it, but like it would make the game like kind of halt. How has the video been of the racing? Like it feels like what I'm staring at looks a little pixelated because I think it's a little bigger than than the window I'm using, but just trying to figure that out.
I could make out things really good.
Okay. So as long as it looks alright, as long as you guys can see what's going on, I try to make everything kind of look clear.
How many laps we got to run?
What's that?
How many laps we got to run?
We are currently in lap 47 of 57.
All right,
Your leader is Joey Rochester, but here comes Fat Daryl. Taking the low line. Kevin Boder-Pillman right behind the leader, Joey Rochester.
And to go. And to go.
And here comes Fat Daryl looking to lead this race. Yet again, he's got Otto Bahn behind him. Can he pull him in with that draft?
Oh, buddy.
At 3 wide into the turn.
I see a lot of strong contenders up here at the front of the field.
Could be anyone. I do like the fact that it is very competitive.
Absolutely. That's what the Diddler Cup Racing Series is all about, man. We don't have these big fancy teams with their big budgets, their computers, their engine dynos, their chassis shops.
Or their seat belts that actually work.
Man, we don't need all that. All you need is
some seat belts.
Pure driving talent, maybe a helmet.
Man,
it's
America.
I'm seeing some
maybe a helmet. Don't say. I don't want to be driven down by your bureaucratic laws mandating I wear a helmet.
And that is Fat Daryl currently leading this race. People are asking again. I think someone's autocorrect was probably messing with him there. You're asking about the number 103 car, Wuba Bali, currently sitting in 22nd place in the third group right now. Actually, I would say that's probably the second group at this point. There's a group of like 2 cars that are just kind of off on their own. That is Jimmy Poots, 7 seconds off the lead, 5 seconds off the first group. Let's kind of show where the brakes are. That is number 47 car, Joe John Winchester. Currently in 18th place behind B.D. Joseph and Morris Mayfield, and also Jim Blossom. So that is our main group still. Then we see Jimmy Poots about 5 seconds behind them in the number 90 car, and then 5 seconds roughly behind him is Cotton Stuff Body, all alone in the number 17 Taxidermy Wow car.
We got 7 to go this time by.
Yep, we are lap 50 of 57. And then we go back even further back is the number 38 car, Jeff Chinese. And he is dealing with some, that is Wuba Bali and Jean-Paul Henry and the Ledger Beer Bombs. Chevy Prism. And that is Wuba Bali and Jeff Chinese neck and neck. But let's go back to the front of the race, where the lead is being contended. That is Fat Daryl dropping to what looks like 5th place. The lead changes are astounding in this one.
We're getting a lot of lead changes. This is good. I'm very pissed off that nobody's caused a big wreck yet.
Agreed.
I'm ready to just start breaking shit.
I'm not sure what happened to Most Glorious Honorable Mr. Naga's driver. Fell completely out of the lead. He is dipping back. What is going on there?
He may be added to the pile.
He might be added to the... God damn it. I don't know if he's having trouble finding a draft partner. He is dropped back, and he is looking to get back onto the draft of Morris Mayfield, that 00 car. Meanwhile, we're looking at number 28, Ennio Sparini, dealing with a lap down car, Burt McKitchen. And that is also number 22, Bowie Jessup. back to 4th place, up to 2nd, it looks like. Contended with
Bowie
that lap
Jessup, the
traffic.
pole sitter.
Goes from the pole, drop down to the back of the pack.
Call him Harvey Danger because he's the full set.
God damn, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
But Ennio Sparini in the number 28 wall-to-wall South card.
Wall to wall.
Yep, there you go, wall-to-wall South. Get a good look at the back of that car, and let's see.
Don't be a South, not be a South. I think them Toronto Maple Leafs just did a fun thing.
Did they really?
Yep.
Ah, hell, okay. We're going to a fucking Game 7 in the first round with them, aren't we? Goddamn, I missed it.
Listen, that ain't important. What is important right now is we got only a handful left. I believe we got 5 to go this time.
We're at lap 53 or 57 right now, so that is 5 to go.
5 to go. 5 to go this time by. Can Ennio Sparini hold them off?
Right now it looks so. That is a single line of cars. No one wants to be the first to make the check. Just as I say it, Fat Darrell and Joey Rochester pull down the track and try to make the pass. It has benefited Ennio Sparini, I think, the most. They're going to leave Bowie Jessup on the high line, and Fat Darrell is chasing down that 28 car.
You know, he was once fit, Daryl.
Was he?
Yes.
That's,
Yeah, absolutely.
I think is that a tragedy?
Tragedy is the best form of comedy, by the way. 4 to go this time by.
Wow, I must be really behind on this game then. I was very behind. Because it was still no score when I had to hit update.
Tell you what, whoever makes the move, they gotta time it just right. And then once they get to the front, they gotta stay there, and that's a lot easier said than done.
No doubt, we've seen so many lead changes. Look at Kevin Boner-Pillman still in the contention.
Oh, he is not going to go limp at this late stage of the race.
Not
He just
at
rises
all.
to the occasion.
Not at all. Kevin Boner-Pillman, the winner of our first test stream, on that tail of, right on that rear bumper of Joey Rochester in 2nd place in the roadblock number 49 car.
Free to go.
That Dodge Stratus. And we see a blimp. Look at that blimp thinking he can race. You can't join us.
You ain't even
Blimp trying to race.
You don't even meet the regulations, you dumb
Surely that's a
motherfucker.
disqualification.
Yeah.
I don't know what this man is thinking, trying to enter a blimp into a NASCAR race.
The damn engine's too big.
Look at this! Kevin Boner-Pillman in 2nd place. And on the tail, no, not quite, but on the tail of Ennio Sparini, and maybe, this is the thing, Ennio Sparini may be getting that clean air up top.
I don't know. You don't want to give
Pulling
yourself
away.
too much of a breakaway. You don't want to pull away too far, because if you do, you're going to leave yourself vulnerable to that pack.
Lap 56. Lap 56, and can the pack catch up to Ennio Sparini? That was within the clean air. That battle for 2nd might have maybe given Ennio Sparini a little bit of help here. Let's take a look at him. Ennio Sparini, second to last lap.
All right, this will
2
be...
to go, and he is going to take him to the white flag.
But we ain't surrendering. Hell,
I got the right flag color, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a white flag. The starter just yanked his britches out of his pants. You see the skid marks.
Again, amazing how he was able to do that without having to take off his other pants. And we are at the white flag. Ennio Sparini leading it. Paul Walker behind him. That is Kevin Boner-Pillman at the high line, losing some places. And look at that. 3 and 4, the Christ Punch car, Reverend Pastor Chavez, and Bowie Jessup in the number 22 HCL car. Looking to make the pass here. Paul Walker right on the nose.
Here they come. It's going to be a
Oh,
photo
Sparini.
finish. I can guarantee it.
And here we go. They're pulling away. 1 and 2 are pulling away. Can the 22 get caught up? Sparini takes him around the final turn.
And yes, the blimp has been disqualified.
As we expected, around the final turn, it's going to be Ennio Sparini going wall to wall, start to finish, in the wall-to-wall salve car.
There he goes. All right. What a finish. What a win.
Ennio Sparini, the number 28 Dodge Stratus.
Not only did he conduct Ecstasy of Gold, he has now won the Diddler Cup's first race of the season.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Man, I love that song, man.
I'm kind of annoyed there was no Rex. Not gonna
Me
lie.
too, man. I'm pissed off.
Very mad.
As you can see, the fans out there are pissed off too. They are just booing and throwing down beer cans. They're throwing beer bottles. They're throwing beer bombs from Fletcher's Beer Bombs.
The death counter is at 0, something nobody wanted tonight. Wow, Ennio Morricone's still alive. Much like everybody in this race, boo.
Boo.
Boo. We even outlawed the Hans device for this shit.
The Hans Moleman device.
We left in the Hutchins device because nobody used that shit anymore.
Yo, you know what's amazing? In the templates, there are like layers that I could put whatever those on that I wanted. If I wanted to turn off the Hans device and put the Hutchins on, I could have. I didn't know what the hell it was, but I was impressed. I was like, wow, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, in the end, Ennio Sparini was just too fast, and now Paul Walker is just too furious.
Yep.
They couldn't
But
make the move at
second
the end.
place, Paul Walker, second place. That's not too bad. And Kevin Boner-Pillman, last week's the first race, the winner of the last race, finishing 13th. Your top 10, Ennio Sparini in 28, the 28 car. Paul Walker in second. Bowie Jessup in the HCL car in third. Reverend Pastor Chavez, his teammate, in the Christ Punch car in fourth. Followed by B.D. Joseph in the Legal Bet for RealMoney.gov car in fifth. Rounded out the top 10, Joey Rochester, Richard Blood, Giacomo, Ricky Walton, and Otto Bond in the 69 car.
Nice.
In 10th place, Tammy and Phyllis and Talladega are going to be calling in and be unhappy. Oh, my God. Does it do anything else? Is it just kind of... Is the race over?
You mean Tammy and Phyllis from Lincoln, Alabama. We've established this isn't in Talladega.
The 2D crowd demands horrible concussions. Are people still racing? Oh, shit! The air supply car was out with a piston problem. No shit.
Guess they just didn't get enough of an air supply to that engine.
No,
and
they
it
did
just
not.
went Kerblamo.
They were all out of fuel.
Well, folks, I'm actually down here in Victory Lane with the winning driver, Ennio Sparini. Ennio, congratulations on the big win. It was very close in the last lap. Talk us through what you were feeling through that race.
We had a lot of problems with the car. We just had so many problems with the car all day.
Ennio, I tell you what, man, it looked like you were running real fast out there later, especially towards the end of the race after y'all made that pit stop.
And, yeah, but we had a lot of problems with the car. Just so many problems with the car.
Ennio, I mean, I understand you might be fighting a loose condition out there on the racetrack. But my God, you won this race by about a car length.
Well, yeah, that's true, but we had a lot of problems with the car. Just so many problems with the car.
Ennio, buddy, you did win the race, buddy.
We had so many problems with the car.
All right, Ennio Sparini, great guy, former Italian single-seater talent, now making his way in the Diddler Cup. Congratulations to Ennio Sparini for taking the victory today.
Fucking, that never gets old.
Shows you how big of a pro Ennio Sparini is. You know, he's arguably had more problems with his car than anybody else here, and he won the dang thing.
I want to know why it's like it's just not like, I thought it would go to like the end of the thing.
I want to know why Ennio Sparini is the George St. Pierre of racing.
Right? Oh, casual racism. I'm kind of expecting this game to go right to like the. Why is it not going to like the thing where it's like, hey, we're done? Do I have to click done?
I believe you got. I believe you do.
Okay, I'm gonna click done and see what happens. All right, there we go. And we'll
Look, we even got our own magazine cover and everything. Ain't that
Yes,
some
we do.
shit?
Okay, I can get rid of that.
We drew it in a crayon.
There you go, Ennio Sparini. Also inside, race analysis. Can I open the magazine? Nope, I can't. Oh well.
All the pages are stuck together. I mean,
oh yeah,
I
Ennio
can think of
Sparini.
stranger things to spank it to.
Man, Ennio Sparini did not hit all his sponsors. That's not a good look for him in the 28 card. Not a single wall-to-wall salve.
I mean, they're still going through the media lessons. They'll learn. They'll learn.
Can I like go with the layout? Can I keep aspect ratio effects? Nah, whatever. There we go. Yeah, so that is our second. That is our second test race. I think the next time we're gonna do another course, figure it out. Now I'm gonna maybe there's some. This is basically the settings I had it at. As you can see, I did in fact keep yellow flags. Oh, Washington did a thing. I did also, oh, I'm like fucking way behind y'all. I just saw someone say carps in the fucking chat, and that's what happened. Alright, go live, damn it. I wonder if me putting up the manual to 90%. What does it say it does? Oh, that's just relative speed. I don't know if that matters then. I might drop that back down to like 70 where it was at before. So I had yellow flags on, as you can see this time. It didn't matter because we didn't have a friggin' single wreck. Weather was realistic. I didn't give a shit. I don't think that matters. I don't think there's anything else I could really do in this case, right?
Oh.
Drivers, to your cars.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm just testing to see if there's like any sort of like. Don't mind me on this one.
Y'all ever get crossfaded in a Waffle House?
Excuse me? No, I've not.
I mean, it's great. You just snake yourself in some whiskey and weed. You just pound it all back in the men's room.
Well,
You sailing through space when you get your triple smothered cover.
I'm just kind of curious what's going on here with all this. Okay, so that drops the speed. So see, they're rolling in at like 163. So maybe I should turn the speed back up to 90%. That seems like a good idea. And I guess Jeff Chinese won? Neat. Okay.
Jeff's Chinese.
I'm
The
just trying to
Jeff's
figure
Chinese
out,
car.
like, I don't think there was a single yellow flag here. Info.
Actually, Jeff Chinese.
Jeff Chinese. Oh my god, Jeff Chinese.
Jeff
That might be
Chinese.
way funnier if it's Jeff Chinese. Increase pit stops? Maybe. I mean, I don't want to rely only on the, Yeah, I'm going to put this back up to 90. Maybe even like 93. Pit stop frequency just like... I guess it just kind of like increases the... So you see, multiplies the tire wear and fuel usage rates by the indicated value. 1x translates the normal usage 2 times by double, 3x by triple, and 4x quadruple. This option is useful for setting up a short race which normally would not require a pit stop. So there you go. So I think I might have to mess with that as well, but not. I don't think that's going to increase like wrecks or really reckless driving. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let me see what the options are here. So
to your
options,
cars.
other. No, that's just controls, aren't they? Track specular highlights. I don't know what that means. Track lighting and shading. Shadows, distance. Oh. Car quality, mirror quality, detail levels. I don't know what these things all are either.
Yeah, they're all like graphic
Oh,
settings.
these are all graphic settings. Okay, graphic settings, sound settings, controls. Don't matter. Let's go back. Let me see if there's anything else I need to like worry about here. Hide options. Oh, fuck that. Options here. Let's see. Oh, these are the same ones, huh? Yep. Let's see. I mean, because like if you look at the opponent manager, like I give them all the same ratings, and there you go. Like aggression 90 to 100. So what it does is, every single one of these drivers has all these arcade instead of sim. Maybe that might be worth trying. So basically, what it is all these drivers have the exact same stats, with the exception of one thing, and I'll get to it in a second. And what it does is it draws a number between the min and the max at random and assigns it. So, like, consistency 50 to 80. The 41 car could have 55, but the number 15 car could have 72. And everyone has the exact same stats except for Wu Ba Bali, who has qualifying at 20 to 30 because he's got to go last to first.
Gotta go last to first.
So I figure Wu Ba Bali needs to be a terrible qualifier. All the rest of these, this is the same as what O2 is, and we were saying that O2 and O3 basically play the same way. So yeah, I don't know. This is why we do these test streams. This is why we do this, and we figure it out. At some point, I do want to try out a custom track, one that I've downloaded. It doesn't matter if it's like a realistic one or not. Just I want to make sure that a customized track that I've loaded externally works as well. But that'll be for another test stream. There are going to be a couple of these, and I mean, damn it, these are still fun before we get into the real Diddler Cup. Yeah. So thank y'all for messing around here. Thank y'all for coming and 30 people. Holy shit. Y'all rule. Y'all are replay studio? What kind of replays can I fuck with? Oh, never mind. Okay. I wonder if I can like. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that. Let me see. Can I make it any bigger? Can I make the logo bigger? Oh, this might work. This might work. Okay, thank you. Nice. Okay, let's see what it does here then. Bear with me here. I'm just kind of messing with some stuff here. Okay, so I go into single race. Oh, that's the problem. There is the problem right there. I have to hide my or could I? Oh, that might work.
Drivers, to
Hang
your
on here.
cars.
This might work. If I could. The problem is this is like just I can't click the bottom stuff because it's like lock the taskbar. No, let's undo the lock the taskbar here. How do I make it like hidden until I'll figure this out. But anyway, yeah. So it's weird not seeing the German spam. Yeah. Well, anyway, thank y'all for joining us. I'm gonna be figuring these stuff out, so don't mind me. This has been the second test stream of the Diddler Cup Racing Series. We'll be doing some more stuff soon. I don't know what's coming. I'll figure it out. I'm heading out of town again next week. I was at a wedding this weekend. I'm out of town next weekend running a half marathon. And then I'm back for a little bit. So May will be a lot more happening because I'll be around during the because I'm not going anywhere because I just went 2 places in 2 weeks. So thank you to RJ, thank you to Will for joining me. This was a blast. RJ, you were a nut job as always, and it's the best. Oh shit, I forgot that I didn't get rid of that thing. I'll have to figure that out. All right. Well, anyway, y'all have a good one, and we'll be back next time with probably some more test streams, maybe some other random shit. Y'all have a good one. Thank you. Twitter's below. IRMstream. All that good stuff. Well, this will be up on whatever soon. So have a good night, y'all.
Fuck the Oxford Police Department. I ain't shit.
What'd they do now?
Pulled me over for having too much weed in the car.
Oh, fuck that. Wait, for real?
No.
Okay. Good night, y'all.
It was for snorting coke.